My name is Sean and I'm the Vice President of Strategy and Biz Dev. So welcome back if you've seen my other videos. Today we're going to go over a Microsoft Word plugin, but specifically the draft functionality. Now the draft functionality allows us to do several things at one time. It allows you to draft provisions from scratch. It allows you to draft contracts from scratch. And lastly, it also allows you to upload documents and from there make changes to those documents, right? So how does this work? Well, over on my left-hand side, I've been scrolling through in basic LOI, okay? Now, let's just say in this LOI, there are certain changes or certain provisions I want to actually include in this. Let's say on the draft provision section, you hit draft provision, and you say draft a force majeure clause and make it 3 paragraphs. Make each paragraph robust. So notice what I did here. I told it what to draft. I gave it the style I like, which was 3 paragraphs. And then I gave it some more context around the length. And if I hit start drafting, it'll go ahead and generate an output for me. Great, I think I love this, right? But if I didn't, I could always add more detail or ask it to redraft. But if I do like it, I can hit apply. Over here, we have something called comment bubble. Oftentimes with attorneys, like myself, we like to annotate our edits, right? So we want to explain why we're making something happen. It allows negotiation to go by much more quickly. So you can choose to turn this on or off. Let's just say I choose to turn it on. I love this provision that's been drafted, and I want to apply it. I'll put my cursor over here, wherever I want this provision to be, and then I'll hit apply. And boom, just like that, you have a provision within Microsoft Word. Now, similarly, you can also do draft contracts. So how does that work? So over here under draft, you'll simply hit on draft contracts. And then you'll have the ability to put in the kind of contract that you want, what industry you might be like looking at or targeting, and then the parties' names. I put random corporation, I defined it as random. You also have Calidus AI as the counterparty in Calidus. From there, you'll put some other miscellaneous information like the country, the governing law, and then some general facts for this tool to consider. So I said, in this vendor services agreement, we want the payment to be $6,000 a month, paid bi-weekly. And also all developers should be US based. You have the ability to mess around with this optional fields here as well, which allows you to say who you want this to favor, how long do you want it to be, and what kind of style of writing. And lastly, and perhaps our most popular feature, is the ability to ask follow-up questions. Now, the more follow-up questions we ask, the more information that you give us, again, the better context we're always going to have. So once I have all this, let's just assume I say 0 follow-up questions for expediency purposes. I'll hit submit. Now we're going to go ahead and create a contract outline. Now, as you can see here, we've generated the contract outline, which is pretty robust, pretty detailed, actually. So then what do you do from here? Several options. Number one, you can read through all the different provisions. And if you don't like something, just hit rewrite, this button over here. Okay. Number two, if you like something but you want to make a handful of edits, just hit edit the section. And you can go ahead and make changes over here as well. Now, if you do like all of it regardless, you can scroll down once you've sort of done and played around with this, and even move this up and down. You can simply hit load contract in new window. And from there, it'll be in Microsoft Word for you. Now, the last tool I wanted to show you, if I scroll back up, is you also have the ability to start with a template or existing contract. Imagine a POA. Imagine just a general consulting agreement. You can upload that here, give guidance in the Calidus tool like we did over here, and tell it how you want this to be different. And then we'll be able to not just show you your own document over here on the left-hand side because you uploaded it for us, but in track changes, show you the changes that have been made with our tool. So that's a primer on our Microsoft Word plugin and how you would leverage the draft provision and draft contract features. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Calidus or support@calidusai.com. Thanks.